We got another episode.
Another one.
Right here for you. Coming to you live. Mm-hmm. We had to do today because tomorrow got a lot of things shaking. So we had to speed it up a little bit. Sorry about that. Mm-hmm. But as usual, listeners, please tune in on iTunes, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Spreaker. Any more?
Stitcher.
Did
you say SoundCloud?
Yeah. Huh. Listeners. Oh, I said SoundCloud?
I don't think you said SoundCloud.
Listeners, please watch us on YouTube. The link is in the bio on our Instagram page. What's our Instagram page?
It is spelled HOW, the number 2, GETTHERING. That is how to get the ring.
All right, man. We got a live show coming for you. It's definitely a hot topic. It's something that needs to be spoken about.
Yeah, man.
If not spoken about, it needs to be talked about. Mm-hmm. That's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
If not talked about, it needs to be out. Mm-hmm. Like out it, like you out something, like a whistleblower.
Let it
whistleblower.
Be whistleblower.
Okay. A whistleblower.
Okay.
Juice. What do we call this particular episode that needs to be outed?
All right, so we call this one Breaking Down Cheating.
Mm-hmm. But we're not going to break it down too much, because then we'll be telling you about us. So I'm not cheating.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not cheating. In the past, like when I was in the 5th grade, I used to cheat.
You cheated in the 5th grade?
Cheated in the 5th grade.
You had 2 girlfriends.
Not ever since, though. All right, so let's get into the show. You ready?
Born ready.
Cowabunga. Mm-hmm. That was Ninja Turtles, if you didn't know.
Cowabunga.
All right, we got the cheers of the week coming to you live. Juice, what is the cheers for the ladies? Ladies, get your glasses, get your bubbles ready in your bathtub, drop off your kids, put them to sleep. It's Willa and Juice time. What we got, Juice?
All right, so cheers and shout out to all of the people out there who actually go to war for their relationships during the hard times and remain faithful. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the real MVPs.
A ring-a-ding-ding.
Yeah, that was a lot better. I like that one better, Chad.
Hey, man, I've been shot, man.
You've been working on that, man.
I've been shot, man.
I see.
You kept making fun of me. I told you, like...
Yeah, that last one you did, my God.
Not the last one.
Oh,
that was the one. That was the one I did off of YouTube.
Nah, that job was horrible.
It wasn't that bad. All right, let's move into the show. Before we do, we got a hot topic for you. Get your hot sauce ready.
Hot topic, hot sauce.
Hot topic, hot sauce.
I got you.
What we got, Jules, this week?
All right, so I stumbled upon this the other day. But, so there was a woman who got caught with her side piece when they called an Uber. So, hold on. Let me explain this to you, because I don't know if you know. I don't know if you heard about this.
I don't get it yet.
So, look, this is what happened, according to the story. She pretty much was out on a date with her side dude, and they order an Uber. They getting ready to go back, for a little nightcap. And when they call the Uber pulls up. It's her boyfriend.
Nah.
Yeah.
You playing.
Nah, I'm serious. Now, I don't know about you, but let me ask you. I want to know.
With me?
I want to know, man.
So
if that was you,
who am I?
You're the boyfriend that pulled up in the Uber. What would your response be to this?
All right,
man?
This is me.
This is you.
All right, if you can't see us on YouTube, go watch us on YouTube. This is what I would do.
What?
Hello? Tanya, is that you? Yeah, I'm right out front. I'm like, who the heck is this?
Tanya voice out for me.
I'm like, what the? So look, I hurry up and put on my hat.
Right.
And my glasses. Nobody can see me.
Oh, that's your disguise?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Then I turn to like a rock song. Something she know I ain't listening to. Turn it up something real loud so she won't know it's me and think it's somebody.
You trying to get a bad rating before they even get in?
Nah, but what I'm saying is I don't want her to notice the car.
She will notice the car.
Notice the music and notice me. If I change the music, I could throw her off.
You turning it up loud though.
I'm gonna turn it up loud. So, all right, look. So she gets in the car. Hey, how's everyone? I don't look back. I immediately start driving them to wherever their destination is.
Okay.
I immediately go 30 miles per hour. I'm gonna say 30.
Immediately, so you just smash down the gas and get to 30, and you
I go to 30 real quick. Not too fast, but not too slow.
0 to 30.
Because guess what I'm about to do?
What you about to do?
I'm about to crash the car and roll out of it.
Hey, go ahead.
Hopefully there's a bridge nearby.
Hey, go ahead. So you gonna kill them both and roll out?
Hey, they gotta go, man. What's that mean? What's that emoji?
What's the emoji?
I use that emoji all the time.
That's
what I'm about to do, man. Ladies, if I'm your boyfriend
hey, bro, I just drew
and I drive Uber and you accidentally call me with your side dude, I am crashing the car.
Oh, man, you vicious. So you gonna total your whole car?
Total my whole car and say they stole it.
So you lost your car and a relationship?
No, I didn't lose my car. I got insurance. I'm gonna say they stole it. I'm gonna call the police immediately.
They gonna be in the back seat, bruh.
It don't matter.
How you gonna prove they stole it? They in the back seat.
Water.
They gonna be found in the back seat.
But they gonna be in water.
Right. More than likely,
whatever they get out. I'm gonna make sure they can get out.
Whatever they hit, look, I'm trying to help you clean up your situation.
Hey, clean it up, man.
Cause whatever they hit, they probably gonna be knocked unconscious. So that means they're not gonna wake up on the way down, because they're gonna probably hit their heads on the seat going down if they go over the bridge. So therefore, you need to figure out some way else.
All right.
File that claim.
All right.
They ain't steal it.
All right. Immediately, I have a gas bomb. I take out the gas bomb, light it, put my mask on, lock the doors, roll up the windows, and look at it.
Child lock on all the
Child
doors.
lock on all the doors.
Hey, go ahead.
It is a wrap.
Hey, go ahead.
So nah, to be honest, ladies, I mean, like, this whole cheating thing on your side of the playing field is not really you. I don't think ladies should do it. I think you're too emotionally intelligent. I think you're too pure to cheat on or have side pieces. I don't think that's your realm you play in. Right?
Oh, man.
If you do, ladies, go back to how you used to do it back in the day. A woman would not get caught cheating. She was slicker than ice.
Hold on, man. You giving them tips on how to cheat?
Listen, if you gonna do it, you're gonna have to go ask your mother how to do it.
You giving them tips.
If you gonna do it, you're gonna have to go ask your Aunt Betty how to do it.
That's
if you gonna do it, you're gonna have to ask your Grandma Gladys how to do it. Because they did it. And they ain't never get caught. But see, the problem is you switched over and you say, I'm gonna think like a man, I'm gonna be a man. They cheat, they do their own thing. I'm gonna start doing my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what happened? You also picked up our dumb ways of getting caught.
Sloppy.
Ladies, sloppy. I'm gonna tell you the story, then I'm gonna let you go ahead, man.
Yeah. I mean, look,
it was just
having a good time listening to yours.
It's a dude and a woman, right? And we call women club sandwiches and dudes sloppy joes. And I learned this, when you in the pimp game, you come across pimps, so you learn pimp stuff.
Okay.
So it was this: the woman is a club sandwich and the dude is the sloppy joe.
Okay.
A woman would cheat on a man, come in the house, take a shower, rub him down when he get home, give him a massage, give him a kiss, cook him dinner. He'll never know. That's a club sandwich. Whenever you go get a club sandwich, you got the toothpick right in it. It's cut perfectly. It's stacked perfectly. Everything is perfect.
3 layer.
3 layer. You can see everything. It is clean.
You got bacon on it.
A woman is a club sandwich. You won't catch a woman doing her dirt. Not if she a club sandwich. But the problem is, ladies, you decided to become like sloppy joes. A man that's sloppy joe is spewing everywhere. It's never right. You never could just bite into it without stuff going everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a dude is when it comes to cheating. A dude always slips up some way, somehow, and gets sloppy. So, ladies, get back to being a club sandwich. If you gonna do it. Because you becoming sloppy joes out there. What you got on that juice, man? That's
Man,
all I got.
my story ain't as interesting as yours, man. You talking about lighting a gas bomb and driving over cliffs and bridges.
Hey, man, what you gonna do? You pull up, she getting in. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna give them a ride to their destination.
Ah!
I'm gonna give them a ride to their destination.
What?
Yep.
Cause you don't want to get 0 stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all 5 of my stars. Right before they get out. Hey, that's exactly what I'm gonna tell them. Roll the window down. Hey, before y'all leave, I'll take my hat and my shades off from my disguise that I had on.
Oh, you put a disguise on like
yeah, I'll put a disguise on too.
Well,
I
you
like
gotta
that
tell
idea.
the people that. You just can't be popping up with disguises.
All right, well, my bad. Let me start it over then. So when I pull up and I notice it's her, I'm gonna immediately put on my disguise. I put my shades on because they right up top in the sunglass spot. Bang, bang, slide them on. She gonna say, "It's night. I wear my sunglasses at night." And I'm gonna put my hat on. I probably already have a hat on because I love hats anyway. But anyway, so that would be my little disguisery. So I will drive down, and when I got other people that get in my car, I put on like a neutral station anyway. So I don't listen to the stuff I normally listen to. So if you live in the DMV area, then I put on 96.3.
Okay.
Which is like pretty much slow jams, that type of deal, like R&B, like you might get 80s, 90s R&B, maybe early 2000s. It depends on what time of day it is. But anyway, so I would have that playing, you know what I'm saying? So when they get in, offer a refreshment, want some water, I'll be talking to them the whole time. But, I may have a little different little accent with my voice, throw them off a little bit. I speak 3 different languages. But so that once we get to their destination, y'all have a good one. And I roll the window down after they close the door, take my shades off and take my hat off. And, hey, all your stuff will be outside. Don't forget to give me 5 stars. And I'll pull off. That would be me.
I won't do it.
That would be me. Because you want to know why I will.
All right.
You want to know why I do that.
Can I add one thing?
Will, you want to know why I would do that?
Good.
I would do that because if she wants to go and whatever she want to do, cheat on me with another dude, that's fine. Go do your thing. Because guess what? There's plenty of fishes in the sea. What we tell them before, Will? Told them this before.
It's like Uber.
It's like Uber. I can go to any block in America and I can find an Uber. Uber pull up. It might be 2 minutes. It might be 10 minutes. Might be 20 minutes. But there will be an Uber. Pussy is like Uber. It will pull up. So I won't be worried about it because there's an actual fact right here that there are more women on this planet than there are men. So
we got to pick up the litter.
We have to pick up the litter. So if you want to go and do what you do, boo, I'll probably be upset, but
let me add one more thing to you.
I'm going to move right along.
Just one more thing. Make a call while you in the car to her so you act like you ain't the driver. Moving right along. All right, man. Let's get into the show. We're going to go over cheating. We're going to break it down real, discreetly.
Okay.
All right, so define cheating as its context in what we will discuss today. How would you define cheating, Juice? I know you about to Google it.
Nah, I ain't going to Google it.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so cheating is pretty much just being unfaithful. Stepping out of the relationship and pretty much doing anything sexually with another person. You got to say person in 2018 because it's a lot of weird stuff going on. Well, maybe it's weird for me. I'm sorry. Weird for me. Maybe not for a lot of people, but, hey, do what you do. But it's just stepping outside a relationship with someone else.
All right, man, I'm going to give it to you like this. This is what cheating exemplifies. Dishonesty in yourself with your partner. Or dishonesty with your partner and not telling them something you knew would hinder the relationship.
Hold on, Will.
You could cheat money-wise. You could cheat food-wise. If y'all both about to be on a diet and you cheating the diet, that's cheating. It's dishonesty, period, within a relationship.
So that just wouldn't be lying. That's just cheating.
That's cheating.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cheating. Lying, you want to go with lying is saying something that is not true. When you're dishonest, you're not saying that dishonesty covers things that are not said. Lying is things that are said falsely. So, cheating is being dishonest because you could tell them, but you didn't. Or if you do tell them, you're not being honest about it. So it's dishonesty. That's what I'm gonna give it, man. That's what I'm gonna say, man. Because that's what I be cheating is.
All right, that's your opinion.
I'm just trying to be honest, Abe. Man.
That's your opinion.
Honest, Abe. I'm getting older now.
Blew up the screw up. Got introduced to the game. Now I'm at the heads like crew cuts.
What's that?
Oh, that's that old Wayne. I know that new Wayne now, but that's that old Wayne.
Well, the new Wayne is the old Wayne.
All right, I'm done.
We already talked.
Moving right along.
All right, what's the reason why people cheat? What do you give context clues, ladies? Get your binoculars and your earmuffs.
Earmuffs. That means she high.
And listen to why men cheat.
Earmuffs.
We're gonna go back and forth in the dialogue. All right. First of all, men cheat because they're sexually unhappy.
Oh.
What you got, Juice? He gonna lose.
Women cheat because they don't get enough attention.
Ooh. Women cheat because they're not getting enough emotions from their man. They're not emotionally happy.
Men cheat because they're greedy.
Men cheat because they like the feeling of new for JJ.
Yeah.
All right. He losing. Let's give him a 5 count. He's out on the mat. 5, 4, 3.
All right, I got one.
2.
All right, women cheat because
1. He's out for the count. Ring-a-ding-ding. The winner is Will Lie. All right. So women cheat to get back at their man, right? Men cheat because their woman switched up on them. She was presented as a gift. Once the gift wrapping came off, she wasn't a gift no more. And neither did she present herself as a gift ever again. So women like that get cheated on. Ladies, how you show yourself in the beginning of a relationship is how you should keep showing yourself.
Oh, did I say one?
It shouldn't go downhill dramatically.
Can I get one?
Maybe a slow decline.
I got one.
But it should always rise up again.
I got.
All right, you got one?
I raised my hand.
All right, he got a second life.
Men cheat because they get bored. Did we say that?
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
All right.
Women cheat because they feel unappreciated. They feel unappreciated.
I thought it was all.
Nah, man, they feel unappreciated, man. They don't feel as though you're taking them serious. They don't feel as though you're spending enough time with them.
Okay. Yeah, that was good.
What you got, man?
That was my last one.
You out for the count?
Yeah, I'm out. You hey.
But look, let's talk more from the man side of things. Men cheat because sometimes it's the friends they associate themselves with. If their friends are doing it, they join their friends. So, ladies, sometimes you have to vet your man friends. You have to say, hey, I don't like this one because of this reason. Ooh, but you have to be real exclusive with it. You can't be foregoing that he knows why you're saying it. You got to kind of be slick about it. Well, I really like this friend. I mean, maybe we should go on a double date. And ladies, be sure to understand double dates. Double dating keeps the fun within the relationship because it allows your man to hang around with his friends while you're around. And his friends' girls is around. So this allows him to still be him and still be with you at the same time.
What about competition while you went? That's another story.
Yeah, you should. Don't go out with couples that gotta compete. That's a waste of your time. Yeah.
Don't compete while you out there dating.
Just like you interview for a job, you gotta interview for a couple that you would do double dating with. Because you don't have time to get in an argument in your relationship because of their relationship.
Did you say men cheat because they don't have control?
Nah.
So men cheat because they don't have self-control. They don't know how to handle themselves when they may be in a situation. They haven't fully gotten over. Oh, that's another one. So men cheat. This is my next one. Y'all. So men cheat because they haven't moved on and are ready to settle down.
You said what?
They haven't moved on. They haven't let that life go.
All right.
They still want to be single, but they don't want to let her be free and go see somebody else. They can't stand the sight of her going to be with another man. They can't stand it.
They selfish.
Selfish.
Men can be selfish.
Yeah, men can be selfish.
Men cheat because at the end of the day, sometimes it's just they in the game too heavy, like Juice just said. Like what he just said is perfectly like they in the game too heavy. Another thing that makes I'm gonna tell you this, ladies, having your man watch porn is gonna have your man cheat or not cheat. It's gonna keep him home or it's gonna take him away from home. So you gotta vet your man to understand is masturbation a part of your relationship. That is a big key. And I'm giving them nuggets out here. I'm dropping them dimes right now. Sometimes a man watching porn ain't good because he becomes lustful. Like he looks at that, he's in his mind. You feel what I'm saying? While some dudes, they might participate in masturbation so they won't cheat. You gotta figure out what dudes you got. It's not nothing to play with.
I guarantee you, if she was to go and look at his porn selection, go look at the history in the browser.
Nah, you going too deep now. Hey, you just what?
It's gonna be the total opposite of what she.
Yeah, chances is
big round and brown.
Chances is
about 112
chances is your man porno collection is the opposite of you. Don't get mad about it.
Well, hers may be the opposite of him.
Yeah, don't get listen. Everybody know this in Pimpin' 101.
Hey.
You don't watch porno till the lady that you have. Because it's not going to keep you, grounded.
I say you make your own together. Then watch them and critique them.
Yeah, you could. Well, you should have did this. This is exactly when you should have left your leg up. But your leg got tired. You know why your leg got tired? You said put it down? Because you don't go to the gym.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Keep your leg up and do yoga.
There you go. Point them out.
But yeah, man, that's a real nugget, man. You gotta monitor, is your man the type of man that masturbation cheats? Or is he the type of man that masturbation stays? Ladies, you gotta, look, we giving y'all game 101. And it's for free.
That's facts.
For the time being. You feel me? When we go on tour, I mean, I don't know what you're gonna want us to do. You gotta pay to get a ticket to see us. Go ahead and do the emoji jump. All right, man. You got anything else on that, man?
Nah, I'm good. Moving right along.
You ain't want to touch no more. Men cheat, say nah. So, like, does men monogamous really matter in a relationship? I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead. You want to spark it? Nah, go ahead and spark it. Here go the top.
You sure?
Pop. Here go the lighter. Spark.
You ain't have no.
Here go the cat.
You make a noise. He said pop. Alright. So, I mean, if you're monogamous in a relationship, then that means like you're exclusive. So it's supposed to be me and you. So you're not supposed to step outside of this relationship, but I feel like it depends on the situation, because a lot of times you could say like, oh yeah, we're monogamous in this relationship, but you may find out that the other person is, still entertaining other people. So does that make us monogamous in all situations, or is it just for sexual reasons? You know what I mean? So I feel like that question is kind of broad, but I feel like, if you come to an agreement or an understanding in your situationship or your relationship, then there needs to be an understanding of, are we exclusive or are we, still entertaining? And that needs to be said and handled up front. You know what I mean? Before you start cutting off all the good potential that you may have, you may cut off somebody that potentially could be, your spouse. Y'all could get married next year. You never know. You might miss your blessing because you decide to cut them off for somebody who wasn't really taking you serious. They was just being selfish. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a matter of just asking questions. That's the most important thing, is ask questions. And if the other person gets tired of you asking questions, then obviously y'all not on the same level, and y'all not moving towards the same level. Because it's nothing wrong with asking questions, especially for your own benefit. I mean, because if you don't know, if you don't ask, you don't know.
I'm going to say this, man. Monogamy is something that should be discussed. And ladies, this is how you say it, and this is how you play it. You don't say, I don't accept men who cheat. That word has been played so many times in a man's head that he ignores it.
Cheat?
Yeah, like, what that mean? All right, yeah, I'm not cheating. What you need to say is, I practice relationships that deal in monogamy. Ladies, you gotta get smart. You gotta change up words that hit dudes right in their head, and they be like, "Oh,
she mean business.
She ain't playing. She's serious." Not no. I don't like dudes. I was about to say the other word. I don't like dudes that cheat. Well, can you say a complete sentence? Ladies, say it correctly. Like, I don't deal in relationships that deal in monogamy. I mean, that deal with polygamy, or I deal with relationships that deal in monogamy. I'm monogamous when I'm in a relationship. Are you? Straight blank period. Like, this needs to be discussed and handled, so therefore you're on one page. A lot of times you don't discuss it, so when it happened, you know what I'm saying, you never discussed it. You never said, hey, you just assumed that was known. That does, assumptions just make asses. So you need to address the situation at hand. And fellas, you need to do the same. Because now we're dealing around where both partners cheat, right? And it's known. Just like the lady who picked, the Uber situation. So you need to say, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm really feeling you. I need you to throw them other dudes to the side right now.
I ain't tell you what my other situation would have been. I just left them alone.
What other situation?
For that, picking up the cheating girl on the Uber.
Would you would have blew up the car?
No. I was going to say, it's kind of late now, but I was going to say I would have, my second thing I would have pulled up to one of my if I had somebody, one of my jobs.
One of their houses?
No, I would have just picked up one for me. So it'd have been a double date.
A swinging convention?
Nah, it'd have been a double date. Hey, where you going? No, my fault. I'm just picking up a second person for the Uber pool. Told them to go ahead and get up front. Oh, you on yours? I'm on my date too. So it'd have been 2 dates.
All right, we need somebody to email us and tell us who was the best in that Uber situation. Because I believe I was the best.
You was the best. You was talking about killing everybody and jumping out.
No, I ain't say kill myself. I said
killing everybody and jumping out.
That don't mean they was going to die because the car crashed.
Bruh.
That don't mean they going to die.
A bridge.
All right, look. Let's get into it. What are the signs of cheating? Let's go from both sides of the gender to make sure we attack this fairly, because we're just not going to give you all the male signs.
Well, I mean, I would say mine would be for both sides.
Go ahead.
It would be being distant.
Oh, before we hit that, all right, listen. Because somebody asked us, is strip club a part of cheating?
No.
Nah, not a chance. But, ladies, cheating is dishonesty within the relationship. So if you say in your relationship, I don't condone going to the strip club, and he goes,
cheating.
And he goes and he doesn't let you know it's cheating.
I wouldn't say that's cheating, dog. You taking it too literal.
We define cheating as just sex, but what happened when you in a race with somebody?
Cheating don't have to be sex, because you could cheat on a test.
All right, what happened when you? Let's say you go run a marathon and you take a cab to the finish line. Isn't that called cheating?
Yeah.
So we define cheating in relationships as sex only. Cheating is dishonesty. Simple. That's what it is.
I agree with this.
Bring the definition home to what it is as a real definition.
I agree with this.
And not to only sex only. Nah. If you don't condone strip clubs in your relationship, that's what you don't condone. At the end of the day, I don't think it's cheating far as sex-wise. Nah.
Man.
But dishonesty, if he goes and don't tell you, then yeah. If he goes and tell you, no. See, I go to strip club. You know what I'm saying? The thing about going to the strip club is, ladies, if you take the strip club away from him, you must be willing to strip.
If he likes going to the strip club.
If he likes going there. Some dudes...
I can care less about the strip club, bro.
Juice and I had enough stripper parties to not give a heck about the strip club. We haven't
been to the strip club ever since we turned 18.
I'm not
pressed.
Listen.
I'm not pressed to go.
We had plenty birthdays of stripper parties and plenty other occasions of stripper parties.
Plenty.
We are done in the realm of strippers. But some dudes like strippers. So if they like strippers, like Juice said, ladies, you got to be willing to strip if you take that away from them. You gotta tell him how many ones to bring.
If you do take it away, you gotta find a replacement.
You gotta find a replacement.
Yeah.
Or you enable the thought of cheating. Because you taking something away without no reason. And this dude been doing this his whole life. And you come with all these rules, but you're not replacing what you took away.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta be able to replace. We talking about grown men here. We're not talking about kids. So you gotta replace. What you got, man?
Oh, I said mine.
All right, but go ahead and go into the signs of cheating. What you got? What's your signs?
Being distant. So you normally your routine was you get off work, you come home, whoever makes you dinner's prepared. Y'all might watch TV together, play a game, whatever y'all may do for y'all little us time. Y'all may do that normally. So lately you've broken that routine and you started doing your own thing. When you get off, you go hang with your boys, or you may go to the bar. You may go, I don't know, you may go work out on your own, not call her. You haven't talked to her all day. You might buy your own food, come home, didn't even ask her if she wanted something. It's just a matter of you being distant in a relationship and not communicating with your significant other.
Okay. I'm going to say this. These are the signs of cheating. It go like this.
That was just one sign.
You
said what are signs of cheating, so I just gave you one sign for both sides.
But you just don't say what are signs, meaning plural. So
yes.
Why do you stop at one?
I gave.
Ladies, this is the definition of a man not going beyond his potential.
I was letting you do one, and I was going to do one.
I'm messing with you. All right, I'm gonna say this. Signs of cheating is change up of a schedule. Schedule changes up without notification or with notification.
I see where you're going with this.
You feel me? Also, it is stuff that he doesn't care about or she doesn't care about being an excuse or why he or she is unavailable. Oh, I'm walking a dog. Well, you don't like dogs, so why are you walking a dog? What you doing? Work is the biggest excuse for men. I had to go to work or I gotta stay late after work. That's the biggest excuse. And this is why, ladies, men are sloppy joes. Because even though we know that's the biggest excuse, for the last 20 years, we still use it. How dumb is that? So, ladies, like,
had
please,
to work late tonight, like,
please.
She can't pull up.
I know you feel as though, you know what I'm saying, you should do your thing too, but please don't follow men. You're idiots. We use the same excuse from 1980. Oh, I got work late. What? You ain't got nothing better than that. It's other things we can say nowadays. But signs of cheating. Signs of cheating. Their panties or boxer drawers switch up out of nowhere.
She normally wear bloomers, now she wearing thongs.
To work. If that's not what she do, and it comes out of the blue, it must be not you.
Mm-hmm.
You like it? That was real quick.
Yeah, that kind of rhymed a little bit.
I tried.
You've been working, huh?
Yeah, I've been trying. So these are signs that your lady cheating. If the guy switch up his boxer drawers, is trying, he might be cheating. Multiple showers.
Oh, that's a good one right there. Multiple showers.
You just showering randomly and it ain't the summertime either?
Just got home and you showering? You ain't normally shower when you first got home.
Straight to the
shower.
Like
work.
Don't even collect, go and get $200 like the Monopoly.
Just walk straight to the shower.
Hey, how you doing, honey? Boom,
shower. I like that one. That was a good one.
Hey, man, you got any more?
I had one, but you stole it.
Signs of cheating.
You're supposed to pass it off.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this. I don't want to say this one, but I'm going to say it. Any guy who's been in the game, their phone goes down.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Oh, man.
I didn't even think of that. If his phone is down, if it's face down, that mean he cheating.
And women too. Some people it's a habit.
Nah, that ain't no habit. That is a conscious habit.
Yeah, it's a conscious.
You consciously think about that, like, I ain't put my phone.
Somebody like me who was in the game a long time, I automatically put my phone down, and I don't cheat. So I automatically.
I'm single, and I think about it. And when I'm doing it, if I'm out with somebody, I think about it.
But you ain't been in the game long as me.
What? I've been in the game longer than you. Crazy.
Did you say the word N-word?
Nah. It was a hiccup. I've been in the game longer than you, champ. You crazy. Think I ain't been in the game. You a fool. I don't know what made you think you been in the game longer than me. Oh, man. You wild for saying stuff like that.
Oh, man. I messed up.
Yeah, I don't know what you over there doing.
Look. I'm going to say that it's not a conscious... Man, I'm going to tell you right now.
It's a conscious decision. Like, I literally...
I put my phone down all the time, dog.
I put my phone down, too. And I'll get up and leave my phone.
You single, fool.
And I'm single. That's what I'm saying. And you're in a relationship. And you consciously think about it. Like, yeah, let me put my phone down. Face down.
But even
because
ladies,
you know you wrong.
Even ladies do it too.
No, I'm not saying just me. I'm just saying in general. You putting your phone face down, you consciously are doing that. It's not a habit. You are consciously doing that. Because you think about, especially if you're in a relationship, you think about like, all right, if I put my phone down and I happen to get up, like let's say you gotta go to the bathroom, you're gonna think like, all right, let me grab my phone and put it in my pocket. You're gonna consciously think that. Am I lying? You don't consciously think about that?
Who, me?
I'm just saying in general. When you're in a relationship and let's say your phone is on the table, right? And you gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Consciously, you're going to think, all right, well, should I grab my phone or should I leave it? Consciously, that's what you're going to think. So I'm just saying, consciously, you think about putting your phone face down or leaving it up. That's all I'm saying, champ.
I'm distracted right now.
Listen.
Those are signs. Another sign. Phone on silent. Sorry, man.
That ain't really no sign.
That's a sign.
It can be.
It can be, but always.
I mean, I keep my phone on silent pretty much all day.
Yeah, I mean, I do too, but I never keep my phone on silent, really. But what I'm saying is,
I keep it on silent because I'm at work 2/3 of my day. So, you know, I'm at work, my phone ain't, my ringer not on. So, you know what I mean? It's just when I get home, I don't consciously think, oh, let me turn my ringer on so I can hear it while I'm at home.
I get you, man. I get you.
You know, so,
I get you on the...
But that's, I understand where you was going with that, though. I see where you were going.
All right, let's do this, man. Do women cheat better than men? The answer is yes.
Yes.
On average, when we talk about on average, a woman cheats better than a man on average. We're not talking about outliers. If you don't know what outliers is, go look at Will I's book list. It's a book called Outliers. It's a beautiful book. You should definitely read it because you want to be an outlier in life. But in this situation, you don't want to be an outlier. Listen, women cheat better than men on average. Why is that so? Because like I explained before, women are club sandwiches. They do it a lot smoother. So fellas, you don't cheat better than a woman, but yet we keep doing it. We always get caught, but yet we keep doing it. So it's insanity, because insanity is doing something over and expecting different results. Your game ain't tight like Will I and Juice. Stop cheating. That's just what it is. Even if your game is tight, why be dishonest with yourself? I mean, and fellas, like, I'm not giving away the game, man. Just keep it 100, like my cousin just said on live, man. Keep it 100, because I'm going to tell you right now, when I was in the game, I kept it 100 the whole time. I let a woman know what they were to me, what they were not. And guess what? I successfully made it out the bachelor life without any split tires, any busted windows.
No vandalism.
You know what I'm saying? I did have a joint in my house one time, steal some stuff, and I had to get protected after that.
Whoa.
Yeah. She stole, some. But anyway,
Whoa.
so the game is the game.
A jump stole
Just
from you?
keep it 100, man.
What?
I mean, we was in the game heavy. We was doing numbers.
We
was doing numbers. Listen, all I'm saying is to you, is keep it 100. That is the best thing you could do, is keep it just 100. I mean, I don't know what else to say on that one, man. You got anything, man?
Nah, man. I feel like we touched pretty much a majority of them.
You got story time for us, man?
I do.
Alright, not the story time.
Okay.
Not the story time.
Okay.
With If Juice.
Here we go.
With If Juice.
Alright.
You like that remix?
Nice little blend there.
Man,
I like how you put that one together. That's nice.
Upgraded you like
you upgrade? Let me upgrade you.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. But quick story. So I was just talking to my homeboy, and he was telling me how he had stepped outside of his relationship or whatnot, and it's kind of like a funny little situation. But I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. So he was saying pretty much that him and his girl were together for 3 years, and they had been, everything was cool, for a while. They moved together. They actually had 2 places together. The first time, stuff didn't really work out the way it was supposed to. So, they had broke up for a little bit, and they ended up getting back together, and they moved into another spot together. So, the second place they were living in, everything was going well, the first couple months. And so, one night he just kind of asked, like, hey, can I get some head? He said that, he hadn't gotten head in a while from his girl, he hadn't gotten head from her in a long time. And he was just like, well, can I get some? I tend to give you some 9 out of 10 times, that we do it. And, the 10th time may just be a quickie. I only got 5 minutes, so I got to get it in and get it out. Got to make it happen. So, in saying that, he said that she pretty much told him, like, she wasn't really into giving him head, and that's not what she do. That's not her style. This, that, and the third. So, he said that kind of like, it threw him off for real, because he never knew that she was this type of person. And, and the way that he does, he felt like he is here to please and satisfy his woman. And, he saw a future in his woman. And so he was like, I treat her to the utmost high, I make sure that she's taken care of before I'm even taken care of. And she can't even, return the favor. So he said, he was out one time and he was talking to a girl, and, one thing led to another. They were drunk, and, he was telling her, he started talking about how, his girl wouldn't give him a head, and this, that, and the third. So the girl, I guess she was like a head queen, one of the long tongue jumps. So, one of the one's tongues wrapped down underneath the chin, one of those tight ones. You know what I'm talking about. Cakey type jump. One of them jump with the long tongue.
Ladies, somebody write an email to Juice and tell him to calm down.
That's what he told me. This is the story, bruh. So, he say, you done messed me up with the story. What did he say? All right. So, he said she got to telling him about, all these things that, how she do, and how a woman should treat her man. And, she started asking him, she ain't never suck your dick while he was driving. He like, well, nah. Nah. Started talking about all this stuff that he's never done before. So, you know what happened next. She popped his cherry.
Bubblicious. Bubble gum,
she popped his cherry. He ain't tell. I ain't even ask him what happened, man. It was just funny and how he was telling me the story. But they're no longer together anyway. So
I'm gonna say this: once you get in a relationship, if no one's a virgin in that relationship, then both partners must be willing to satisfy one another to continue that relationship successfully. Ladies, another thing, this number 2. If you don't satisfy your man in which he's used to being satisfied, when he cheats, you will feel as though you didn't do enough. guilt it'll be you'll get a guilty conscience about it. You feel what I'm saying? So, in this being said, when you get in a relationship, conversations need to be had, and a lot of times it's not. And we have breakdown of communication, breakdown of what expectations we have of one another, and next thing you know, somebody's dissatisfied, somebody's cheating, somebody's mad about that cheating or mad about what happened, and boom, a relationship ends. Two broken-hearted people go out, because it's two. Two broken-hearted people go out and they go do the same thing over again with somebody else. Until we get a multiplying effect of a lot of broken-hearted people in relationships. And ladies, this is the diminishing of your character in relationships. A lot of women are cold in relationships because they didn't heal from the last man, so they continue to think that they should have healed from. Men are completely different. A man will continue on doing what he do until he dies. This is what men do. We generally do not give a flying duck. That's just our nature. You have to accept that was who we are as people and human beings. That's the difference between a man and a woman. But ladies, you harbor emotions, you harbor pain, and you bring it to your next relationship. So now you're in your next relationship, and this dude is an actually good guy, but you're still having pain from your previous relationship. You bring that into your next relationship, and you're single again. And you do the same thing over and over again in another way, in another dude, in another life, in a different time, different season. And it continues.
That's definitely insane.
This all starts with serious conversations when you get in a relationship. You got to have it. You got to have serious conversations. And the fellas, you got to be honest. Hey, I'm used to getting head. That's what I need. And ladies, you got to say, hey, I'm used to getting head. That's what I need. Just got to be 100, man. If everybody keep it 100, we good. Hey, man, I appreciate the people too much. What we got next, man? That was a nice story, Juice. You had something to say on that, man?
Nah, I would just say, man, moral of the story, like Will I said, if you're in a relationship, you got to be willing to satisfy both parties. I would say, within reason. There's a lot of weird stuff going on nowadays. If it's weird, then let it be weird. But if it's something that's expected or something that's natural that happens, that's supposed to happen, then why not? That's your significant other. Why not? But if you're not willing to do that, then be honest about it up front. Don't wait till later on down the line and time goes on to unveil that like it's a surprise or something. Like, you need to let somebody know that up front. You know what I mean? If I'm not gonna be able to come on a trip, don't expect me, to be excited this whole time, and then when it's time to go on the trip, you like, hey, I don't even got room for you on this one here. You can't come. Like, what? Yeah. I've been worked up all of this whole time. Like, I've been contributing. You know what I'm saying, towards the function. Like,
you never say anything.
You ain't never said nothing. You never said nothing about me not being able to go.
And that's another thing. We can't take advantage, ladies.
You taking advantage.
We can't. We got a question on IG, and the question is: should the dude speak outside the relationship about these things that, like in his story, the guy was talking to another woman about his problems. And the problem with that is most guys are open when it's not their fault. A guy would seek, I'm gonna give you the 100 truth. A guy would seek advice outside the relationship when he knows he's not wrong. Mm-hmm. That's just what we do.
That's valid.
We're gonna go ask her, hey, look, why she doing this?
And I'm doing all this. About this?
Yeah. It's gonna be like that.
Might not say it's us involved in the situation.
Yeah, we might switch up the words.
So look, my man told me. But a man will definitely seek advice if he knows or has the feeling that he's not wrong in the situation. He's gonna ask advice from. It don't matter if it's a woman or if it's a guy, one of his male friends. He's gonna just ask just to see what their opinion may be. You know what I mean? But a lot of guys are kind of secretive about, their relationship. So they don't ask a lot of things. But, certain things they will ask.
Let's hit this one. Is it okay for someone to have sex with somebody they know is in a relationship? I'm going to let you spot this. They know they're in a relationship and they had sex with them. You can pop it off.
It's not okay. It's not okay for you to have sex with someone who's in a relationship. Because that's so. Let me give you a quick story. So one of my female friends, she told me that she bartends, and she told me that a guy was hitting on her or whatever, and she could tell he was flirting with her a little bit. He wasn't like too obvious, but he was obvious, and she could tell. So she said that the whole time he was hiding his keys from her, so she couldn't see his keys, what kind of car he drove. So eventually he came out and he was just like, yeah, I honestly didn't want to let you know what kind of car I drove, just because I didn't want you to feel like you could talk to me because I have money. And so she said, well, what kind of car do you drive? So he pulled his key out and he drove a Ferrari. So she was like, oh, okay, well, what about that ring on your finger? And it was like the whole time he was so concerned about the car that he forgot about he had the ring on his finger. And she was just like, that's just not something that I'm interested in. I'm okay. But just the thought of that is just like, it's so easy to get into these situations where, someone is married and they may offer that. And she could have very well just been like, yo, I'm with it. Let's go. You got money. We have a good time for the night. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But what would that get you? You won't get anything out of that situation but, quick nut for the man or the woman. That's all you're going to get out of that situation. If you're looking to build, I don't know, how old you are or what you have in mind for what you want to do with your life. But if you're looking to build a family and have something bigger, you have aspirations of something bigger and better, then, messing with a married man or married woman just shouldn't be in your idea. Because
I'm going to say this, man. Because, ladies, if you become a fan of love, and that's only you can do it, because men can't do it. We fan of sports. We got other things to be fans of. But, ladies, if you become a fan of love, right, you are rooting for love. Love doesn't have a side, a name, like you root for love. So, in that being said, you stop cheating with men who are taken. This helps transpire to less broken-hearted women. Because you cheat with that man, he doesn't pick you, now you're hurt. Or imagine the other side. The woman, he picks you, and the woman he was with is hurt. So, ladies, you are the pinnacle of women getting hurt.
Yeah, I believe in karma too.
Yes, man. Yeah, men doing their thing. We know that. We know you're gonna say
men
that.
Doing their thing.
Like we know you're gonna say that. But at the end of the day,
men doing their thing.
It's what you look into the mirror and what you say you are. So yeah, men are doing their thing. But what about you? What are you doing? Are you condoning cheating? And if you are, guess what? Either you're going to get hurt or the woman that he's cheating on is going to get hurt. Either or, that cannot be supporting of womanhood. Ladies, if you cheat with a man who got a woman, you are not supporting womanhood. Mm-mm. So this whole hierarchy of independent women or whole
empowerment
or women empowerment, you're going against that. That's the whole point. Look.
Shooting down their own cause.
Men been hunting since hunting been hunting.
We gonna keep hunting.
Men gonna hunt, men gonna look. That's what men gonna do. Ladies, if you band together and stop men, what they gonna do? Nothing. Shut it down. They gonna go back home to their woman. That's just what it is. You gotta keep it 100. Ladies, you are the pinnacle point of the cheating round. Because a guy must find a woman to cheat with. Let's move right on.
Go ahead. My hand. Well, I was just saying, before, like, I believe in karma. So, if you cheat, well, not cheat, but if you sleep with someone who is in a relationship, then don't get mad when you in your relationship and that person
hit you up
with this same maneuver. Yeah. Like just think about it. Like this has happened to a few people that I know. They slept with someone who was in a relationship, started talking to that person, and that person ended up breaking up with the person they were originally in a relationship with. Now these two are in a relationship together. Then once they're together, one of them end up cheating on each other with someone else outside the relationship. How do you think you got started? You got started from cheating.
Ladies.
It all happened from cheating.
Real quick,
this whole thing originated from cheating.
I don't want to be too vulgar, all right? But let's just go over the different types of vagina. You have different types of vagina. You have the tight vagina. You have the big vagina, right?
So you going to break it down?
I feel like you swimming in it. You just like just skiing. Oh, you have the clit that hangs down like that. You have the innie clit. Guess what, ladies? It is all pussy.
Camel toe.
It is all pussy.
Moose knuckle.
You have the wetness that disappears once you take your hand out, and you have the wetness that's slimy.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? You got Baskin Robbins different flavors. Mm-hmm. And the guy is always gonna go to Baskin Robbins if he can.
Got some of them that just got that. They got a little sick. I don't know if it's a sickness or what, but it don't do nothing. It's like the Sahara. Ain't nothing you could do to get that thing wet.
Sir, that's
not all the lube in the world can get that thing.
More than likely, they smoke a lot of weed. I tell you that.
Nope, it ain't got nothing to do with weed. Nothing to do with weed. Bro. I think that's just a sickness.
And look,
my man was telling me about. I experienced it. My man told me about his situation too. I say, bro, I had a whole tube of lube.
Look, man.
It wasn't enough lube in the world to get that job going. Look. And I try to give it another chance. I give it opportunities.
I love the chance.
Try to give it opportunities.
Regardless of the fact that dude is going to try more flavors if he can. That's just what it is. All right, moving right along. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about the cheating is done. Should you take him back? Should you take her back? Then we're going to flip it. If you're the cheater, should you go back? Should you not go back?
If you're the cheater.
All right, let's spark it off first. Big Juice, what you think? Man, should the woman take the guy back? Why and how?
Should the woman take the guy back? Or did the guy cheat?
Yeah, the guy cheated. Should he take him back?
I say it depends.
Okay.
It depends on why he cheated.
Okay.
And I say they sit down and talk about it. Sometimes you'll get mad and you'll fight or whatever, but there was a reason why he cheated. So especially if you got like a good guy or whatever, like figure out why he cheated, because it may have been something that you were doing, something that you missed, or something that you was lacking in. So I would say it depends on why he cheated. Like if he cheated because you weren't there for him, you weren't supportive, you weren't doing the things that you used to do, you stopped being you, then that can be an easy fix. That means you need to work on self. But if he just went out and cheated and you've been doing this, that, and the third, you've been superwoman to him, then no, she shouldn't take him back.
Yeah. Because he's not going to be happy regardless. Yeah.
He's not ready.
He need to work on self.
It's not that he won't be happy. He's just not ready.
Yeah, he need to work on self or he's not ready.
Yeah.
One of the two. Mm-hmm. All right, look, if you're following us on IG Live, we're about to cut off in 30 seconds. We definitely appreciate you for tuning in. Be sure to catch the show on iTunes and all the other, things. The link to YouTube is in IG. But let's continue the show. All right, so the girl should take the guy back on certain situations, right? These situations depend on, can he provide for her as a man, right? Does he check the balances of her qualities of a man and what a man should be? You feel what I'm saying? That is the most important part. Ladies, a lot of times you just set guys back and they just not that tight. Like, you wasting your time. You doing nothing but wasting your time, and boom, guess what? The same thing occurs you'll save it. But same things occur, and you get nowhere. He's not beneficial to your life. He doesn't grow you spiritually. He doesn't grow you, physically, health wise. He doesn't grow you in the bedroom. You're just attaching to this thing that does nothing for you. In those circumstances, you cheat. You find him cheating. You just relieved yourself. Move on. I understand. I don't see how I can benefit out of this relationship anyway. Roll out. In other circumstances, if you got a good guy, he checked the balances. He just messed up. Because dudes ain't perfect. Females ain't perfect. Males ain't perfect. No one's perfect. So he messes up. You find out about it. You're in disarray. In circumstances like that where he benefits and goes through your checklist, accept him back. If there's a kid involved, accept them back. If there's houses involved, marriage involved, accept them back. In those circumstances, accept them back. All right, so when should the dude accept the woman back?
Ooh. That's hard for a guy.
We ain't taking you back.
That's hard for a man to accept.
I don't know why it's a double standard, but it is.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna do the emoji.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Because if a woman cheats, it's more so she's cheating out of emotions. She's more. She gets emotionally attached as far as sexual wise. Men when they have sex, it's not emotional for them. It's just it's a feeling.
Yeah, we're not attached to. We're attached to it, but it's not attached to us emotionally.
Right.
It's attached to us like butter out. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's I don't know.
It's just something to do. It's a feeling. I mean, it's something for right now.
We get feeling from it. I'm not gonna tell you that.
It's just a feeling.
But it doesn't control our inside emotions that much. It does it to a certain extent. Because sometimes you get some good. Godly. But at the same time, it doesn't control us that much emotionally.
Right.
While a woman, it does control her more emotionally because it's inside of her.
So I'll give you a prime example. And I'm not talking about you women who think that you're men and you want to do all this extra stuff nowadays. I'm talking about you, the regular women. When you have sex with a man and he doesn't call you the next day or doesn't talk to you for a month, your automatic thought would be, what did I do? What went wrong? Did I tell him too much? I actually saw this on the last episode of Insecure. Yeah. And Issa was just going through it. She was like, was it what I told him? Did I tell him too much? Like, what did I do? The whole
time, what was it?
It was him.
It was him.
And
that's the honest truth, ladies. It's no truer we can give you than that.
Be honest with you. But I'm going to say it's hard for a man to accept a woman back because based off of the emotions that's attached to when she cheats or when she has sex with someone. It's emotional.
Yeah.
For men, we just stick and move. We don't have to contact you or call you for months at a time. You know what I mean? Yeah. We'll be fine. May hit you up 2 months later. Hey, how's it going? Thought about you today. You know, it could be random, but it's not to say that we don't care or you're not a good person. It's just a matter of I wasn't looking to build anything with you at the time. It was just a good time. We had fun together, and that was it. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? So for women are more so looking for something to build with when they do step out. So
I'm gonna say this.
I would say no. A man probably will not take her back.
I'm gonna say this. A dude would take her back if she meets his future wife goals. Not currently goals, but future wife, and he's invested more in his future than he is his now. If he's a guy who thinks for the now, he's not taking you back. Now, if he thinks about for his children's sake or his future of him building an empire, he might take you back. But the chances of a dude taking a woman back after cheating is very low. It just is what it is. It's a double standard. Sorry, ladies, you got a lot of double standards. You don't see women holding the door for men. Women, men hold the door for women. So it's double standards in the world. That's just what it is. You don't hear daddy, you hear daddy's little girl, not daddy's little boy. It's just double standards. Certain things just don't click. And that's one of them. A dude ain't taking you back. Ladies, listen. Don't risk your 80 for your 20. Ladies, you're more forgiving. You have that natural talent and instinct that God gave you to forgive way more than a man has. A man doesn't have that forgiveness like that. He never forgets it. Even if he gets back with you, it never goes out of his mind. It plays in it every 5 minutes. Ladies, don't risk it. If you're 80, you need to stick with him. If you're 20, hey, go ahead and risk it. Just risk the biscuit. All right. So let's talk about this, man, because we always gotta talk on the other side of the standpoint. Should the cheater go back? All right, the person that cheated, significant other accepts them back. Should the cheater go back?
If the cheater's not willing to be there, if they're not willing to actually settle down, I don't think you should go back. What's the point of you doing more harm and hurt to the relationship? What's the point of you? I don't know. What's the point of you even doing what you're doing to even selling dreams? It's pretty much what you're doing, honestly. But to lead this person on into thinking that you're going to change, because that's ultimately why they're accepting you back, is because you're telling them, okay, I'll never do it again, and I'll be faithful to you, and there's no one else, and this, that, and the third. But if you have no intentions on actually being ready to settle down, then what's the point? You might as well let that person go and just move on, because you're doing nothing but hurting that person, and eventually, it's not going to work out for y'all, so you just ruining them for someone else. And ultimately, don't waste nobody's time, man. We too grown. We all adults. If you want to be out here, running the streets, go run the streets. Right? You'll find someone else. You'll find someone else, bruh. It's like we said earlier, but it's like Uber. You will find someone else. Don't worry, you will. Let that one move on, man, because it's just not your time. Timing is everything. It's just not your time. Hey, Jordan ain't get picked for the team. The first couple go-arounds. He got cut. What? Look at Jordan. Yeah. Look at Jordan now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, it don't always work out, but just, keep it moving. Keep the fight going.
I'm going to say this, fellas. If you cheat on your lady and you go back, chances is you got to watch where you going back to. It will be hell to pay.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's another aspect.
She will run you through the ringer. Mm. Also, she might be on get back the whole entire time. Mm-hmm. Listen, when he told the Uber story in the beginning of the episode, I'm pretty sure that man cheated on that woman before and she was going to get back. I'm pretty sure. Ladies, sometimes a lady's scorn can be real deep and she don't forget it and she will make a dude pay. So, fellas, if you cheat on your woman, the chances is I wouldn't tell you to go back. Ladies, if you cheat on your man, because you cheat and your sex-wise is internal for you, more than likely you're emotionally involved. So this guy will always have a place in your heart, more than likely, that you cheated with. So I would say in that case scenario, don't go back either. If you cheat on a dude, keep it moving. Understand you wasn't happy. And the characteristic that comes with a woman is loyalty over a woman is more loyal than a dog or what's a pet, a goldfish or any loyal creature that you can think of. A woman outbeats them. I'm not comparing a woman to a creature, so please don't blog about that. What I am saying is a woman is the most loyalest thing on earth. Period. So, if a woman goes outside of her loyal character, which is a natural instinct, more than likely it's nothing she can do to sustain that relationship that won't come to her being unloyal again. You feel what I'm saying? So, or that she just drastically changes. So, in that instance, I would say, ladies, if you cheat on your man, don't go back. I'm telling all the cheaters, male and female, don't go back. That's just my side of things, man. I'm gonna tell the honest truth. Don't go back. Man, let's move on. Let's get into the final thoughts, man. I'm gonna spit my final thoughts. We out of their heads. We got 109 on the dash. They sweating in their cubicles. It's time to roll. Um, you want to hit the relationship advice first?
Okay.
All right, let's hit the relationship advice of the week real quick. Dun 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 do do.
All right. So Tiffany has been in a relationship for 4 years. They have no kids and aren't married. Her man doesn't support her ideas or visions. He's always complaining about everything that she does, and he doesn't appreciate the things that she does for him. He's quick to put her down, and when she wants to venture out and try something new. Tiffany says that she loves him very much and would do anything for him, but lately she's been needing some attention. She doesn't want to step outside the relationship. What should she do? Um, I would say, Tiffany, it sounds like pretty much you're not getting what you want out of the relationship. It sounds like it's nothing but negativity. There's no positive. There's no encouragement. There's no motivation for you to grind and do whatever you want. You don't have kids, so I don't see why there's a problem or issue for you to venture out and do what you want to do. Unless, I mean, of course, everything in life revolves around money. But
everything is everything. What's going on here?
All right.
After summer,
There's more.
must come spring.
Okay. All right. Well, I would just say, it just sounds like he's not on your side. Like he's not for you. He's not Team Tiffany. So I would say, in my own personal opinion, what you should do is move right along. Um, this is someone that you don't need in your corner. They're complaining, nothing but negative, nothing positive to say about anything that you have going on, nothing to motivate you to push you into being the best person that you could possibly be. And they don't support you if you want to try new things, if you want to venture out, be an entrepreneur. You ain't gonna never do what you want to do or make as much as you want to make working for somebody else. So if they're not supporting you in those areas that you want to support in, sweetheart, moving right along.
Hey, look, Tiffany. First of all, grab your nuts. All right, let me stop. All right, Tiffany, what I'm going to tell you is you have a certain amount of time you must give this man to support you. After that, it becomes an abusive relationship. That abuse is holding you back from your potential. That is abuse. Sorry. It is what it is. So, I'm going to tell you this. First off, let him miss out on you. Disappear for a couple days. Right? If he don't live with you, contact him less. You know what I'm saying? During this time. Let him know what he's missing so that he's more appreciative of it once he gets it back. Right? I'm going to say those. You can do those things. Next, you could break up with him. You break up with him, more like he gonna be like, why? What I do? And you gonna tell him that's his time and opportunity for you to. That's your opportunity for you to vent to him and let him know what's up. And then boom, you can tell him then. But Tiffany, it's 2018, boo boo. You don't have to accept that. This ain't the 1950s where you know what I'm saying. A lot of women was left unheard and just had to take care of the house and that was it. No, you could do whatever you want to do, boo boo. You want to join the Marines, you go join the Marines. You can do whatever you want to do. Don't let him hold you back. Lastly, I'm gonna tell you this. It's the third thing because we gotta go. The third thing is more than likely you are a woman that he's not you're on a caliber that he's not used to getting. So therefore, he's holding back your potential because he don't think he deserves you. You're above his level, so he don't know how to keep you. So therefore, he downplay you to upplay himself because he's not on your level. That's just what it is. Dudes date outside their realm all the time. You ever heard of the geeky guy getting the beautiful, girl in high school? This is that example. So sometimes, ladies, you gotta date on your level. I know sometimes you die down your play on things or your standards of men, but sometimes it come with a cost. It come with a dude who's insecure. the whole time he's with you. Because he's not used to a bad joint. All right, we got final thoughts about Will I. Look, I'm going to say this. Ladies, cheating should not be taken lightly on both ends. A lot of times cheating occurs in a relationship because somebody said something, somebody didn't listen, so somebody else take action. Or because somebody couldn't get out of themselves, so they took action. Cheating is a real thing. It happens. It breaks more hearts. It puts more people out here with knives and they go stab other people with hearts. So therefore, if everyone keeps it 100, keeps communication at the forefront, everyone knows what it is, knows what it isn't, we could prosper. So, I will say this. Fellas, if you cheat on your woman, please leave her because at the end of the day, a scarring woman won't help you in a relationship. And that's speaking for the guys. I'm sorry. You get back with a scarring woman, you will pay for that. Ladies, if your fella cheat, if you take him back and you're so accepting, you're so kind-hearted, you're so forgiving, that if you take him, let him be worth the dude, worth the man. Let's title. If you take him back, let him be worth the man. Don't take back no slouch dude that's not going to further you. Let him be worth it. And when I say worth it, meaning you have 5 things on your checklist and he covers all 3 out of the 5. Other than that, no. Move on. That's all I got.
All right. Final thoughts by Juice. So, cheating should not be accepted in no level, shape, form, or fashion. Cheating is not good for anything or any situation. Even if it's cheating on a test, cheating on your spouse.
We cheated the whole time we was college.
I know. I'm just saying it shouldn't be accepted. It's not good. I'm just saying it's not good. No positive can come from cheating. So, in order to build around this and to prevent it, I would say to communicate, figure out what it is your significant other may want, figure out what they need, figure out what they require. It's just a simple communication thing between both parties. I feel like the reason why a lot of people cheat is because they don't communicate as a couple. That's the reason, ultimately, why someone will step outside the relationship. Because if I, for example, if I found out that my girl really wants me to give her head and I'm telling her I don't want to give her head and she steps outside the relationship because I don't give her head, then I can't be mad at myself. You know what I mean? Because I can't be mad at her, I'm sorry. I would be mad at myself because she came to me and she talked to me about it. But I wasn't willing to be man enough to satisfy her in that area. So it's just all a matter of communication. So, you know what? If that is a deal breaker for you, if you saying that, you know, if you don't give me head or if you don't do this for me, if you don't want to pay my bills or you don't want to get my hair and my nails done, if you don't want to put gas in my car, like whatever it may be for you, if it's a deal breaker, let it be known up front. Don't wait till the latter part of the relationship for it to go down and then you like, oh, well, you know, I've been telling you. But no, you haven't told me. We haven't talked about it. I knew nothing about it. Like, be upfront about it, be honest, and talk about it. Find some resolution and build from there. If you can't come to an agreement, move on. There's no point in staying in a sour relationship that's not going to work. You might as well move on and do your thing and find somebody who's going to please you and be able to do that for you so that you'll be happy and satisfied. That's my take on it.
All right, what you got next, Juice?
We got a poem by Will I.
All right, let me give him a tip.
Why would I lie? Will I?
All right, ladies, tip of the week. All right, the gym is a serious thing. Ladies, get involved with the gym. Understand that men are aware of the fake butts. You can go to the gym, make a real butt. And I mean, you got dudes walking around with buttons on and say real butts matter. Bumper stickers on their car like real butts matter. Ladies, You are still 100% beautiful and authentic. If you cannot afford the plastic surgery, boo boo, that is a good thing. So please go to the gym, find out your best workout exercises. I don't know, best butt exercises. Put the rubber band around your knees and do the squats and do the steps aside. You do the lateral movement with the rubber bands around your knees with the squat.
Build them
Ladies,
glutes.
you are still the most gorgeous thing to work this earth. So do that, boo boo, for you. Don't take the easy way out. I know them new boobs look good on somebody else, but it ain't gonna look good on you. You already look good, boo boo.
She want him to sit up high.
I know that butt is looking good on Nicki Minaj or somebody celebrity you like, but guess what, boo boo? Your butt look good on you.
Man, it looked good on K. Michelle till you seen her on her show with the breathing machines.
Breathing, serious.
She was almost about to die.
Ladies, what we have
that's not funny, but I'm just saying it's.
What we have is a authentic alert system here. We have some unauthentic ladies come to the scene and mess it up for the authentic women. We still love you. Men still want real women. Don't get it twisted. That's all I got, man. What we got, man? Challenge of the week. Let's get these ladies out of their cubicles and into our hearts.
So, challenge of the week. Support your spouse. Push and motivate them. Pick them up when they're down. Celebrate their victories. Hopefully, yours does the same for you. Don't accept anything less.
All right, Juice, what we tell them, man?
Don't forget to get the scoop with Will I and Juice.
And cut.